It was a day like any other. The sun was shining and the birds were singing. It seemed like the perfect day. Everything was peaceful. That peace was shattered as my mother began yelling at my father. They were arguing about money again. It was always the same. My mum had a gambling problem. She got loans out and stole from anyone and everyone. We were in a lot of debt because of it. That night, my mother started again because she wanted money. My father had enough and kicked my mum out. It was late and already dark. The temperature had dropped a little. We just assumed she would just go to my auntie's house. Instead, she decided to go out, get absolutely wasted, head back home, but ended up passing out just near the woods. We rang my aunt the next morning, but she didn't answer right away. She did ring back and said she hadn't seen my mum. We informed the police, who later returned, stating that they'd made a terrible discovery and that we might need to sit down for this. They told me that my mother had passed out and a wild bear had begun pawing at her, but she didn't wake up. The bear then picked her up by her arm and swiped, slitting her neck with its giant claws. Blood was pouring all over the ground, and the bear, it ripped her arm off whilst it threw her against a tree. Her limbs were twisted into an unnatural position, and the bear took its cubs and left, seeing my mum as a potential threat to her babies. The guilt has stayed with my dad ever since, and he drinks a lot now.